So I'm currently watching this Shannon Sharp interview with Monique, and I'm probably about 20 minutes into it. And off the bat, I am in full agreement with everything that Monique is saying in regard to um, speaking the truth and really vetting people's characters and not getting caught up on the messenger, but looking at the message. And because so many people get caught up on what a messenger is supposed to look like, they miss the message. The message goes over their head. And so we're supporting people who are constantly harming people. And so yeah, I wanted to create a video to share that. Oh my gosh, because I feel that one, if you're into numerology, you know that we're being influenced by the eight vibration, eight number this year. It's 2024. That's eight. And so eight is all about integrity. It's all about leadership. It's all about character. It's all about balance. It's like it's a character type of energy. What type of character do you have? Integrity. Who are you when no one's watching? Who are you when you think no one's listening? Not just to people that you want to impress, people that you want to sell something to. Who are you to your family? Who are you to the disenfranchised? Who are you to the people that may have less than you? Who are you when no one's watching? What is your character like? So I just got so inspired. I had to click off the video and create my own content, because I'm we're literally living in this eight frequency, this eight vibration numerology, and because of that, we're seeing so many people express the truth. We're getting so much information. So much of the darkness is coming to light in regard to what's going on, but what was going on behind these closed doors, and all of these things are being revealed. Everyone's character, true character, is being revealed. And with this information is so beautiful, because now we can properly vet people. Because we realize it's not always about the material. It's not always about how somebody show up, somebody swag, how somebody dress, how somebody look, or whatever, what somebody got. It's about the content of their character, how you treat people, what type of opportunities do you create for people, whether that is creating financial opportunities, spiritual opportunities, just leaving people in a better off place than where they were, or at least just extending some good vibrations. So it's this is so important to me, because character has always been something that I've been cultivating since I was a little girl. I always wanted to be the best daughter, the best sister, the best friend. I always wanted to show up to my work in the best way, the best human being, have the best energy, just to do my best and be my best at all times, and really cultivating myself to express that, to embody that. And so because this has been put inside of me, when I look out into the world, I look through that lens of character, of character. It was so easy for me to transition from situations that were not conducive for my growth and development, because I was looking at the character. See, if I'm looking at the resources that someone have, the opportunity that they could possibly bring me, then I will succumb to that, because that's what I'm looking for. But if I'm actually looking for something that is holistic, something that is going to feed my spirit and nourish me, feed my body, inspire me, make me feel good about what I'm doing, then that is worthwhile. And we have so many people in this world who will encourage you to be a part of things when they know that injustices are happening. But it's not your problem. It's not your place. And we don't understand the psychological implications that it has on us, how it really does weigh down on our spirit, and we know it. It drains us. So we try to push it to the back of our minds, but it always comes up and is expressed in some type of way. It's expressed through our dissatisfaction. So if we really honor our impulse to align with truth, whether that is to express it, or when someone expresses it really, or if someone expresses it, adhere to it, how can you fail? So many people are scared. Like, people really be bullies and will try to bully someone into doing something that is just, that lacks justice, that lacks morale, that lacks integrity, put you in a compromised space. You know, there are so many people who are wanting to align with that. And then the moment that someone decides that they're going to be a person of integrity, they're going to be a person of high morale and just of high value character, that person becomes the laughing stock until they're not. Until they have people looking at them, asking them how they do it. Until you have enough people that wake up to the fact that, you know what, I'm so sick and tired of these lies. I just want to hear the truth. And guess what's going to be there? That person sitting front and center. You see, it had to take some time for the collective consciousness to be able to actually hear and receive the truth that this woman had to share. There had to be a time for the collective consciousness to get rid of its games, to be done with it, to be done with the drama, to be done with the fake stuff, to be done with the lies. We get so fed up because in the beginning, maybe it's entertaining. In the beginning, maybe we don't have too much discernment because we don't have enough understanding. But then you have these people like Monique who come out and they share the truth. She's planting seeds. She didn't get the attention. You know, she didn't get all the traction and all these things, but she planted a seed. And it took more women to be in that space, more people to be in that space of expressing the truth for those seeds to be, what do you call when you tend to the seeds, when you're cultivating the seed, cultivating the land, that energy had to be cultivated enough to where now you have this huge tree and you can't avoid it. You can't avoid the truth. And by that time, the collective consciousness gets so tired again of the lies and of the bullcrap. We just want to know the truth. We just want to know who's going to be real. And this woman sitting front and center for the whole world to see. And the beautiful thing about it is she had time to get more experience, to observe more, to understand more. So she's now on this platform where she can speak so confidently and with conviction about what she has experienced, which makes the message hit more. It just makes it hit more. So we really have to be aware of how we're showing up in this world. We have to be aware of whether or not we're being a light in someone's life or a whole demon. We have to be aware that we're not casting shadows upon people and upon ourselves with how we show up through our actions. And understand that our actions really do have impact. They really do have impact. The way that we treat one another really does impact a person. It impacts people. People off themselves. People get in depressed states. People lose hope and faith in their dreams, all because of how people treated them. So you see the impact. And we do it to each other, slowly trying to kill each other's dreams. And a lot of it just stems from insecurity. It stems from someone reflecting a beautiful light. And so we have to go and darken their light. But, you know, we in a whole new time now. We're not doing that no more. We're not doing that no more. So I was so inspired by this interview, and it just put more into awareness the reason why it's so important for us to focus on character cultivation, on cultivating integrity. Who are we when no one's watching us? You know, who are we when no one's watching us? You know? And yeah, like, start having the courage and the confidence to speak the truth. If you see injustice in your reality, speak on it. speak on it. I for sure have things that I wish that I spoke on more. And then I also am so happy for myself in those times that I did speak up for something in the midst of adversity. And so it's so beautiful to see someone like Monique speak, because even though I might not have had her experience, of being a dark, overweight woman, anything like that, I do have my own personal experience. And I do have my moments of being a truth speaker and being met with so much challenge, so much resistance, so much hate, so much energy that makes you wish that you never said something. But you know what? I'm so happy because I always spoke with conviction, and my heart is light. My heart is light because I spoke up when I was supposed to. I spoke up when I was supposed to, even though it felt horrible, even though it felt like I was dying on the inside, even though I knew that I was going to lose friends, family, employment, whatever it was. I spoke up. I spoke up. And I spoke up because I was angry. People want us to be so cool and chill, but anger is your superpower. And it wasn't like I was expressing my emotions, negatively, but I really felt that. I was fed up, like the audacity that these people have to treat me like this. And exactly what she was saying, Monique was saying, like, a lot of people get into an industry and they're waiting on their opportunity. They're waiting on their chance. The next time, instead of standing on what it is, standing on their value in that moment and asking for what they believe their value is. Asking for that and saying no if people don't have the ability to meet that. That can also be, from the outside looking in, it can also look crazy, but in the grand scheme of things, you have to think about your future self, and you have to make sure you're not traumatizing yourself, getting caught up in people who are perpetuating abuse, people who are doing things that are problematic, that are causing others harm, that is not rooted in goodness, lying, withholding information, these types of things. You might think it's cool in a moment, but these things weigh down on your soul because you start to walk around with a certain type of conviction. People start to experience guilt or shame, or, just suppressing their emotions altogether. Now they don't feel nothing. But there's going to come a day where you get out of a certain mindset, you elevate to another state of consciousness where, you might not be with the drama. You might not be with the petty stuff anymore. And you really your heart starts to open. You might start to become more empathetic. And then you have to reflect on everything that you said and everything that you did. It's like your life just flashes before your eyes. You have to think about those things. And you want to be someone that you can look in the mirror and say, thank you, God. Thank you, God, for making me who I am. What a good girl you made me. What a good man you made me. You have to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and be proud of what you see. But trust and believe that when you are walking with a character that is questionable, when you're walking with a character that has been compromised, every single time you look in the mirror, you already know what's up. You already know what's up. You already know what's up, and it's not going to go away until you make things right. So I'm going to get back to watching this video, this interview, and I'm so excited because I really see myself in this woman. And it's just so beautiful to feel seen through her. And it's also so beautiful that so many people in this year, this 8th year, are rising to the occasion to speak the truth. All the truth speakers and seekers are rising. And so I hope that you join us on this journey of speaking the truth. Peace.